Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Crooked Stick Golf Shop. This is Martha.
There's a good chance the person on the other end of that phone call isn't aware that they're speaking with one of the best players ever to come out of Indiana. As a youngster at Carmel High School, Martha Foyer won 3 consecutive high school individual state championships, along with many other high-profile wins. And people took notice.
I remember from junior golf days, you had certain players that that you knew were better than the rest of us, and Martha was certainly one of them, and you knew she was going to have some kind of professional career.
Martha played in college at SMU, where she was a 2-time All-American, and it was there when she started to get serious about her future in the game.
The coach there was Earl Stewart, and he was a gruff old Texan. And he got under my skin, and I loved it because, he made me what I became. There were a few things that were said at some pivotal moments of my college time, and he said, you better, either you're going to do this or you're going to get out of here. And it scared me. And I said, well, I got an opportunity here. I can't let it go, give it up.
After college, Martha immediately qualified for the LPGA Tour. And all of a sudden, she was playing against the biggest names in women's golf.
It was nerve-wracking. It was sometimes I'd go in the in the locker room, and Pat Bradley would walk by, and I'd be like, "Hi, Mrs. Bradley," and they all said, "Look, you got to call me Pat." And just Lopez was great, Beth Daniel, and you realized that you were playing with them. And there were times when I was in their threesomes, and I'd get a little bit uptight because I didn't know how to handle it. And you have to learn how to handle it by experience. But after a little while, I realized that I could do this. And I was young, full of energy, wanted to see the world, and jumped in a van and ran around and did my thing.
And Martha did it well. She played the LPGA Tour for 8 years, a couple of third-place finishes being her best.
It was a tremendous experience. If I had it all to do again, I'd do the same thing. And I loved it. And then I realized it was time to, when my college coach passed away, and a couple years later, I realized I didn't really want to be out there anymore, but I could stay in the golf business.
Martha has stayed in the golf business and is now back in Indiana as an assistant professional at Crooked Stick, where she gets her enjoyment from serving others.
I just want to help people and help them learn and enjoy themselves, because that's what I'm here to do, is to serve the membership and make their day great. I have gone full circle, and to be able to come back here, I would never have expected at this stage of my life and at my age to be back in Carmel, and to, of all places, be here at Crooked Stick. It's just been a tremendous opportunity for me.
Martha Foyer Falconer, a great player, now giving back to the game she loves. I'm Brian Hammonds for Indiana Golf.